Imagine a world where secret communications remain untapped, where pivotal moments in history hinge not on the exposure of clandestine documents, but on their successful delivery. This reality nearly came to pass with the Zimmermann telegram during the First World War, a piece of correspondence so impactful that its interception fundamentally altered the course of the 20th century. What if this telegram had reached its intended destination unnoticed? The implications are vast, reshaping the world map, the concept of global power dynamics, and the very essence of national identity for several countries. The Zimmermann telegram, named after the German foreign minister Arthur Zimmermann, who penned it in January 1917, was a secret diplomatic communication proposing a military alliance between Germany and Mexico. This alliance was contingent on the United States entering World War I against Germany. In return, Mexico would be supported by Germany in reclaiming the territories it lost during the American-Mexican War: Texas, New Mexico, and Arizona. The British intelligence intercepted and decrypted this telegram, and the revelation to the American public galvanized the United States into entering the war against Germany. Had this document not been intercepted, the United States might have remained an isolationist bystander, watching from afar as Europe consumed itself in warfare. Without the entry of American forces in 1917, the stalemate on the Western Front could have continued indefinitely, or worse, tilted in favor of the Central Powers. The fresh influx of American troops was a decisive factor in breaking the deadlock, leading to the eventual victory of the Allied powers. The absence of the United States from the war would not only have prolonged the conflict, but also possibly changed the victor, altering the geopolitical landscape dramatically. Furthermore, consider the position of Mexico in this alternate reality. While it is questionable whether Mexico, embroiled in its own revolution, could have realistically engaged the United States militarily, the mere attempt to do so would have had significant ramifications. Mexico's internal strife could have been exacerbated, potentially inviting international intervention and reshaping the political landscape of Central and North America. The trust between the United States and Mexico, already fragile, would have been shattered, casting a long shadow over their future relations. Imagine the repercussions for civil rights and the societal changes that were accelerated by the war. African Americans, who served in World War I in segregated units, began to push more vigorously for their rights upon returning home, contributing to the Great Migration and the eventual civil rights movement. Without the participation in World War I, this significant catalyst for change in American society might have been delayed or taken a different form entirely. Beyond the borders of the United States and Mexico, the failure to intercept the Zimmermann telegram would have had a profound impact on global politics. The Russian Revolution, which ultimately led to the rise of the Soviet Union, might have had a different outcome without the influence of the war's end. European colonial empires, strained to breaking by the war, might have retained their grip on power longer without the reshuffling of global power structures precipitated by the war's conclusion. Most poignantly, consider the human cost. World War I was one of the deadliest conflicts in human history, with an estimated 16 million deaths and 21 million wounded. The prolongation of the war would have meant more lives lost in the muddy trenches, more families shattered, and more landscapes irrevocably scarred by warfare. The collective trauma experienced by a generation could have deepened, with even greater repercussions for art, culture, and society's psyche. The interception of the Zimmermann telegram stands not just as a moment of high drama in the annals of espionage, but as a pivotal juncture that fundamentally shaped the world order. Its story reminds us of the fragility of peace and the butterfly effect of historical events. Had it not been intercepted, the world today could be unrecognizably different, illustrating the profound impact of intelligence, foresight, and perhaps a touch of luck in steering the course of human events. Through the prism of this what-if scenario, we see not just the world that might have been, but gain a deeper appreciation for the world that is. A world shaped by the twists and turns of history, built on the foundation of moments when fate hung in the balance.